Sorry, guys. There's major criminal activity going on, like literally everywhere, not just online and from, celebrity camps that we already told you they were doing that crap. We have illegal conduct going on here where LA County set me up in an illegal house and they wouldn't let me leave for 7 years. Oh, yeah, this lawsuit's going to be. But right now, there's some conduct going on that I actually caught during COVID, and I was trying to figure it out because, real estate's kind of interesting. Usually they put information up online and the house is supposed to be what it says, right? And then they do an appraisal and then they say how much it's worth to, sell. Well, somebody passed off some information that was falsified that they put it up for sale, like, oh, I don't know, in 2022 or something. And I caught wind of it because there's some conduct here with people missing and all kinds of crap. And doctors dumping their sick patients on the property. And I find out they listed as a whole different thing. And I'm like, how does that even happen? I'm just curious. Does anybody know about this? Because maybe I'm the one in the dark about it. And anyway, then some conduct happened in between that. And I've had to continually battle with the county. The county knows it's illegal, is letting them do this and profit and make a shitload of money. And I'm sitting here trying to get the fuck out of it. And the more that they kept me in it, they made me lose all my money because I work at home. It's a long story. It is disgusting. And I'm like literally losing my hair. I feel sick. I'm physically ill from the situation. And the place is the size of a prison cell, and it's not legal. And we had 4 inspectors here that saw it and passed it off. And the next thing I know, we have this criminal doctor that had been freaking investigated by the feds the entire time popped up in here. And they didn't do anything about it. The cops are called on those people and what they did and dumping their patients here. Patient dumping is really great. And try to get some money off them. This conduct is so bad. There was human trafficking here and some drug activity. There was all kinds of crap. And I had been telling the county, I want to leave. And instead they blocked me and forced me to live in shit with criminal conduct out here. So the next thing you know, I keep telling all these people that move in, they ignore me. I go, you don't understand. This is going to go foul. And next thing you know, there's a real estate guy here with the criminal doctor. And he wants to take all the money. I go, I don't understand this. And then it came together. Who put the listing up? Something weird, right? So I was like, yeah, somebody did something because LA County literally has on record that my place is illegal. So I'm trying to figure out why between those people and these other jerks sat there and passed this off as being okay, as a livable situation when it is not. And then they got a whole bunch of other people up in here and they're causing conflict, doing that kind of crap, puts everybody in jeopardy. And it makes it more difficult for me to go after. And so if I go after it the way that the county and the law wants me to, just to make it clear to you all, it makes everybody homeless. No matter what. Because their job is to tear that shit down and get it up to code. Where is somebody going to go? I fucking work at home. I'll be damned these pieces of shit did this to me. I'm trying to pay my bills. I ain't fucking with nobody. They want to mess with me. They did this shit and they knew it. And I kept sending them information on it. I go, you need to let me move. This shit is illegal. You're letting all these people profit off of illegal conduct. And the cops are here doing illegal conduct too. And I tried to report it. They want to cover that shit up. Oh. This is the worst case I ever went through. I had gone through multiple housing cases. I know the laws. I asked them before I even came here. I go, this place is legal, right? Because we're just finishing up a lawsuit on another apartment. I don't need this kind of stress. I'm supposed to be under no stress. This is stress. I gotta pay shit. These fucking men out here. Then the guy's trying to break into somebody's house here, and I'm like, I cannot. I got this on tape. I'm like, I cannot. The conduct is up and beyond. And LA County is guilty of this because you knew. This is your bullshit. This is how you have these guys making millions of dollars out here pulling this shit. It's so much. It's so much. But the county told me how they got around shit because people are not reporting it to the proper place. But if they report it to the proper place, guess what? They're going to go homeless. And nobody's going to get money. Nobody's going to get money. Nobody's going to get shit. We already went through this. And I told them they're full of shit. They're full of shit. Oh my God. They brought kids into this. You know what? The level of these people are such filth. Like, there's such dirt filth. I mean, there's a reason why the feds, like, went to investigate them. For some reason, they can't get anything on these people. I'm like, the dude is, like, literally in the open doing criminal conduct. And the cops are like, it's totally fine jumping their patients here and trying to get money from them. And they're off sitting there going, I'm trying to make it up to them and send them, patients so they make money off them. I'm like, what is this shit? That sounds like a scheme. I don't know what the hell's going on there, but there's so much. And I'm like, I don't want this shit near me. I don't want it anywhere. I don't even want it in the same city near me because that's so criminal. But it's just, they get away with it. He's making all this money trying to hide from the government. And he's using his son's name. And I'm like, I do not want to be anywhere near this level of criminal conduct. And the county knew, and then they're holding me hostage in it. Yes, it is punishment. It's kidnapping. It's all kinds of shit. I'm like, I do not want to be here. I need to leave. You need to let me leave and break this whole thing apart. They cannot do this again to another person. Everybody's a victim here, and they need to pay for it. I cannot believe this conduct. I'd say this is the worst one out of all the housing cases I've ever gone through. The one is usually the guest house, right? It's usually the garage conversion. It's usually that. Oh no. This went up and beyond. This is up and beyond. But now we got real estate people helping them out. Well, real estate people should know that this place is illegal. I mean, you're the one looking at the property. They literally know when something's legal and not, because it has to be permitted to have it built like that. So why are they helping them out and taking the money from it? My place is part of some type of financial scheme. It's quite interesting. But that ain't my job, Isn't that government's job to figure that kind of crap out? It definitely is. I cannot tell you what shit crap this is, but there's like multiple people in it. And we have LAPD on video talking with them and trying to say that they didn't have the other guy owning the place. He does. He does. He does. They're like, we don't care about none of that. Oh, no, you better care. You better care, LAPD. You better fucking care. Mostly when you're on tape here doing illegal conduct under helping that shit out. That's some shady stuff, guys. I'm just looking at it because I was like, oh yeah, I had seen this thing earlier and I was trying to figure it out because I go, I don't know what real estate person would have done that. Like a random real estate person, like you contact someone, you're like, oh, I want to sell my property. And then nobody came to appraise it. Nobody. And then just throws that fake information online. And I seen this and I was like, I don't even know how that's going on. I mean, maybe it's a common thing that's been going on. I mean, I don't know. And I was like, but even still, even if you could just like get away with that for a second, somebody's going to come and see that it's not that, right? Somebody came today and would know that something ain't permitted. And they know by law, you cannot actually ask for money when something's not permitted like that. Just saying. So mostly if somebody's in real estate, they should know the laws. None of these people are going by the laws. They're purposely breaking the laws. Like literally making profit off of doing that. That's a financial scheme. I don't know how long that person been involved. I just seen them about a month ago strolling on the property in the middle of the night. I go, we're going to call the cops, man. Nobody should be up in here. Nobody be part of that property at the time. So nobody has a legal right to just walk inside your home. I cannot believe this conduct. I cannot believe this conduct. Oh, my God, stop. Like, every bad thing you guys can think of, like listening to you through your room and hearing you take a piss. Okay, like every freaking bad thing you could think of that could ever happen on a property and things that you never even thought of has happened here. Yeah, the cops were helping him out from the very day one. The cops had somebody that was under house arrest, or not house arrest, but they were on probation on an illegal property that's not permitted, which that goes into county shit. Like, what is that? There's so much corruption in this that it's like not effing dealing with the shit. It's like too deep. It's like too deep. Like when I already went down the rabbit hole, one person on here, I was like, oh no, that's enough. I was like, that's enough. And then now there's new people that I'm finding out, and I'm like, oh no, that's enough. We see okay, we're seeing the connection there. How you would pass that off there. Okay. And hiding a place underneath their son. I mean, you gotta love this. This is how men get by in life and become millionaires, and women have to sit there and be subjected to their stupid dark hole ass. And I go, you know what? I go, if you're making me not be able to work, I'm not paying shit. Because that's how I make my living. I work, right? I work. Don't we all work? We should be working, right? And if you're doing something to hinder me from working, we're not paying. But also at the same time, if a place is illegal, I have a legal right to not pay. That's a big difference between a legal rental and a not permitted property. I have a legal right to cut payment. This happened before. I have a legal right to cut payment because it's not legal. You cannot legally hold me to pay something that's illegal. But the county wants to funnel money to criminals. Why? I don't know. We should figure that out. Why does the county want to funnel money to criminals? Knowingly, because I told them. And they're like, oh, we would never do that. We would never do that. Oh, well, I caught you in a lie, honey. I don't know, but why would you do that? Why would you funnel money to organized crime? I don't know. You know, you're getting something out of it, right? LA County? Yes, trying to put up a fraud front. A fraud front is more or less how you want to say it. Oh, we fixed the problem. Oh, yeah, here. Abuse this girl. We hate her. We hate her. That's your bullshit. I have all my emails. I literally chewed these people out to no end for not letting me leave. And I told them it was illegal. And they want to fight me and say it's not. I go, oh no, there's more criminal conduct here than you even know. I didn't even get into all that. They already took like $1 million or something from that guy. Something weird. I was told some stories and they are pretty panning out because when I looked into it, there's a lot of comments online about said person. And they actually blocked him from certain conduct. So I was like, oh, yeah. Shady ass. And just walking into people's homes is illegal, which tells you the person doesn't follow the laws. I cannot believe he did that, though. I cannot. There was people in the house. It was a daughter and a guy. And they're sitting there watching TV for Christmas Day. And he just busts open the door and starts walking in. I'm like, I don't even know what the hell that guy is. He's taking his own meds. The meds that he's prescribing to everybody. Because you got to tell me why somebody would do that. That's a good way to get shot. You know, some people do carry. And I'm just sitting here going, I don't want any of this shit happening. Because it will. And they started sending goons here. Before that incident. Goons like street G-banger type of guys to come try to bust into people's places. That's illegal. I don't know what the hell shit is this. I was like, these people don't know what they got into. I go, you're going to see the crazy. It's not me. I'm trying to handle it as legally as humanly possible without putting myself in jeopardy, because I could get murdered from this situation. I mean, let's just be real. Some of these people are very dark and dank. But also putting myself in a position where I have no power and I don't have a place, which then gets me targeted again by these pile of shit cops that were helping them out. They were helping criminals out. And I have you on video. You were helping criminals out. I watched you do it, and I heard what you said. The person that they were telling you that owns a property actually legitimately does, him and his son. I don't know what bullshit LAPD was trying to pull here, but they pulled a with the detective in them. And they can't, I'm trying to bust them. LAPD should be busted for that. And they're sitting there covering it up. Why are you guys all in a financial scheme together? Can you tell me? Because you got caught. So we tell the officer, not me, but the other girl tells the officer about the doctor, and he goes, seems mighty fine to me. I don't see a problem with it. I was like, wow, I guess the officer doesn't care that this place is illegal either. You know, it's pretty obvious it is. So a doctor's taking his drug-addicted patients and dumping them here to try to get money from in an illegal property. And you don't see a problem with that, LAPD. I have no idea. You were on tape. You taped it. You're supposed to be wearing your cam, right? You're the one saying you don't think there's a problem with that. And then they want to get punk with me on the phone. There's a major problem with everybody up in this. I'm not befriending people that do hate crimes to my vehicle, but fuck you on my window. That's your conduct. That's how this happened. That's how organized crime happens. You sit there and think it's totally fine. You came here, you're on tape. You're on fucking tape.